Hello and welcome back to the Inexorables. Last session was a pretty huge session for a lot of us. It was the kind of the just the coming together of everything that we've done so far and all the people that we've affected and reached out to and touched in some way, or consensually or non-consensually, but at least they are consensually on our side now. Or they're forced to be there. Anyways, we made our way as a camp of a few hundred over to the city of... I have too many city names in my head. Distar. Over to the city of Distar, where the big baddie, Quentar, and his sons, Varys, not Vicious, Vicious is dead. Varys and the other one that is unknown are performing a massive blood death ritual thing, causing absolute chaos and mayhem in the city, and we're here to stop it. We're also here to rescue the one and only Yvonne. As we approached the city, though, we were met by an army of equal size, at nearly double the size of our army, I'd say. Because turns out the Raven Queen actually does care a little bit when people create massive death rituals and do profane things to the deaths and memories and souls of others. And the champion heeded Rikus' call, and we are now entering through the aqueduct. Massive explosion. We went ahead from the rest of the troop as a party of 40 strong?
40 strong.
Yep, 40 strong. Every single one of the Inexorables members, as well as some of the Vox and a handful of other keynotes. And we start in the aqueduct.
Now, before we get too deep into this, a few other things to recap. Aiden or Zach, I'm sure one of you has it noted. Who exactly of these 40 people, who are these 40 people that are going with you?
We've got three mages from the college. We've got Harriet Lightborn, Karg Palent, and Harold Rightfire. We've got Edmund Editaric, the champion of the Raven Queen, his name is Vixilius, I think.
That is correct, Vixilius.
Vixilius. The two of Reginald's ex-Owlbear team guys, Kavar and Jensen.
Where are they going?
And then I think the remainder was filled with Fox Berserkers?
Yeah, there were 19.
Also the other Inexorables group.
Oh yes, the
other two
Team two.
inexorable groups.
Team 2 and the away team.
Team 2 and the away team are both heading with you as well.
We really need to get those guys betting team names. Either way, I think that was the...
What is your guys' team name?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I mean,
Our team one?
Children.
We're home team, also known as the migraine team, or the
The problem children.
the problems. The reason we need us team 2. The how are we still alive team. The
I'm looking up some famous curling team names for us. Give me a second.
Why curling?
Do it.
I think that's about our level of sport competency. I don't know about you.
Team Plan B.
We're not even
No,
Plan B,
Plan
dude.
B.
We're Plan C.
Nah, you're the morning after team.
We got the Stone Cold Curlers. Apparently, they're widely recognized name.
With
The
a,
I don't
with
think
a,
that's a good one.
Stone
with a
Ice Queens.
Ice Queens.
We got the Broommates. Game of Stones. These are terrible. I've never looked
What do
these
you
up
mean
before.
these
This
are
is hilarious.
gold? These are
What?
No, that's
great
what makes
curling.
them good. Is how bad they are.
we're,
Bonds
we're,
feel
Okay.
jovi.
we're the Hangover team.
So
The team that like.
I will also recap a handful of very intriguing conversations that your brother Rikus had with a member of one of
Yes.
the other teams.
Yes.
That being Timur Grixakar,
Yes.
who seems currently bound by a pact to Levistus, one of the archfiends of the fifth layer of hell. The archfiend of the fifth layer of hell. And along with that is able to sense Sakir's infernal presence inside him. Seemingly willing to ask a lot of questions and show much interest. Very open with his own pact to Sakir. Very much wanting to figure out what's going on with him. Making offers to assist or possibly take him up to Avarian after this is all over to do some research on him. Sakir seems interested, but hasn't fully committed to any possible scenario after this battle in Distar. We find ourselves walking through what is about, at this full drain entrance, an 8-foot diameter cylinder. Making your way through this aqueduct, you know that you've got a short ways to go. Nothing too crazy. Maybe a few minutes inside of this.
I don't know
As
if I
I-
can last that.
As I should have explained last session, but I did not, the aqueduct, or the reservoir in the south, is not one singular pool of water that sits there. It is a compound of sorts that has multiple large pools of water. With many reasons as to why. But regardless, there are 3 pools that all are that are drained into from the north, that drain out through this 8-foot tube that you guys are in. As you guys are walking along, there is no resistance. It seems that while your presence was noted along the walls, your silencing of the explosions has meant there is nothing for you to find or fight here in the tunnels. But they do begin to get more narrow fairly swiftly. And at a point, your path splits into 3. With each of the edge paths immediately splitting into another path, which you assume to be the aqueducts running along the wall of the city. But your center 3 paths, you would assume, are going towards each of the 3 large pools in the southern reservoir. Are you guys wanting to maybe split up your groups a little bit? Spread out your forces between each of the 3 so that if one of them happens to be a killing field, not all of your troops are fallen immediately? Or are you trying to just power through one and spread from there?
Big, did you say the different paths were?
So each of the paths that you are traveling, that you would be traveling through, will be smaller. Like, they are 1, maybe 2 man wide. Depending on how big the person is, definitely 1 man wide. So you would be funneling out fairly slowly per each of them, but there are multiple drains into each area. So it's not like if everyone goes to one of the positions, you would only have one person coming up every turn. No, you would have multiple ways for people to get up, but it would still be one person per drain per turn, effectively.
I mean, we only have. Okay. Based off, like, an educated guess, how many outlets do you think there are on each?
Your guys' best educated guess? Well, how about this? How about you roll me a history check? And I will roll one as well for the other people here. Distar is not a very popular city to visit, but there are people here who have been to Distar before.
So, rolling this with a +10 modifier in D&D Beyond.
Nice.
D&D Beyond.
I had to call out rolling in D&D Beyond, huh? 14. I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4. You
Flash of
would
genius.
guess, at best, there are at least 2.
Did anybody else in the group roll better?
Let's see.
What? Yeah.
Kark
Is everyone
Palent
rolling?
kind of speaks out from the back of the group and says, I helped with the reconstruction of one of them, the remodel, about 2 decades past. At least the central one has 4 drains to it. The other ones on the sides, I'm assuming, would be the same. But
In that case-
very well could be clogged or pinned for any number of reasons. This does seem to be an obvious, easy way into the city outside of the gates.
I would say split into 2. With 4 of us coming out, they would come out at once, so that would be 5 waves per at 4 drains.
Okay.
Does everyone else concur with that?
We're having 5 groups going into 4 drains each. Or 5 groups of 5 going into the 4 drains. I mean.
So what he's saying is splitting your 40-man team into 2 teams of 20.
Okay.
And over the span of 5 turns, your whole group will be able to exit into one of the areas.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh.
I don't see a problem with that. We good?
Seems everyone is fine with that. Who do you want to take with you guys?
I mean, there's 5 of us.
Okay, yeah, so we have the 5 of us. I mean,
The champion.
that's it, yeah. Champion of the Raven Queen. Probably one of the
Edmund.
mages, Edmund. And then just maybe the rest be berserkers.
You sure you don't want Editaric?
I
No,
was
it's the
thinking the
Editaric.
other
Editaric
groups
will
might
go with
need
the
Editaric
bulk.
more.
Editaric will go with wherever the bulk of the berserkers are going.
We also
Then
don't
you
want
will-
to split up
Okay,
heavy.
okay, in that case, do you just want to make this, like, hold on. Because we have, what, 19 berserkers?
Yeah.
19 berserkers, yep.
Okay, so let's add Ed and 19 berserkers down
The
one.
Berserkers will need mage support.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Add 19 berserkers, and then, well, they might need some mage support. You're right.
Okay, let's.
So add
Then-
2 mages.
Do we have
and
mages? Do we have
17
any
berserkers.
healers?
We are the healers.
I was thinking, let's send Ed, one of the other inexorable teams, and a bunch of berserkers, and then everybody else goes to the other one.
I'd say Team 2 can go with Ed.
I was going to say Team 2 does have more casters than the away team. So, Ed and Team 2, which makes a total of 6 and 14 berserkers, are going to be going to the southeastern reservoir there. And are you guys, I'm assuming you guys would just be going to the one opposite rather than going to the one in the middle. That way to
Sure.
spread forces at least a little bit more.
So we're gonna need to be meeting up anyways.
Yeah, and that would mean there would be 5 berserkers going with you guys, along with the 3 wizards home team, Vax, Vixilius, and Edmund. I'm gonna write this all out real quick.
Do we want to have at least one of the college mages go with Ed's group? Or do you think they
Nah.
could
Well, I
mage
mean,
support?
okay, how many casters are in Team 2?
Team 2, I believe, has 2 full casters and a half caster.
They are the weakest among all the inexorable teams, though.
Team 2
So-
has Wizard, Warlock, Artificer, Ranger. So they have 2 half casters, 2 full casters.
Surprisingly close to our team comp.
Yeah. Well, they've got Wizard, Fighter, Warlock, Artificer, Ranger.
They got a wizard?
They do have a Wizard.
There you go.
Kevin Littlelit.
Let's go, Kevin.
I assume he's constantly just a little bit high.
Kevin is a halfling, who is always a little
Oh,
bit
so he's
high.
constantly yeah, in that case, I mean, I would, well,
Wait,
I
why
mean,
are we
they-
deciding the other teams?
I think they will be fine because
I'm letting you guys effectively decide where of these 40s are going, because depending on who you send where, they might not match up well. They might match up very well. This is
Yeah,
deciding
but-
effectively where people are going and where they might die.
So we're leading?
You guys are the people initiating this conflict and this.
I understand. Okay.
This is technically our fault.
This is your guys' operation. You guys and
Yeah.
Lycus.
Okay.
okay, like this is not necessarily our fault.
It's not your fault, but it's your operation.
So
Yeah.
could we make a some kind of leadership role for this to better be
Okay.
able to sort people out into positions? Because I think that we could go off of just what we know and our intellect, but like at the same time,
I think it is.
our characters would know more.
I don't know if there's much like a new role for that will help. I think the answer is very simply: do we want to add more mages to the other group? I think not. I think they are fine because Editaric will probably shoot anything that causes a problem very fast.
Yeah, I think spreading powers out is good. So I think that not adding too many mages is a good idea.
Okay. Rel, Harriet, Card.
I was gonna say, while that side will have a bit of a necessarily lack of mages, we're going to be lacking like big physical bodies. So I would say it's I'd say it's about wash.
Okay. Well, sounds good. So we're going to change up our music real quick. So, as you guys make your way towards the southwest reservoir, you guys find that the area kind of opens up a little bit. Not a lot, but the tunnels get a little bit larger as you see this room that kind of is shaped like a diamond has a ladder at each point going up, which you would guess approximately 50 feet. Who is going up first?
The 4 berserkers we brought.
You guys have 5. They'd probably be the best ones to send up.
I'm going to hand
Just
one of them. Hand one of them Bruce,
You are? Okay.
and then I'm going to say, I'm going to. How far does that go? I want to use his eyes and see him.
where's his eyes?
It's in his ball sack, obviously.
Did you know?
If anybody in the Inexorables group is going up first, I'm going up with them.
Idea. How do y'all like the idea of a smoke bomb?
Well, we want to know
We
what's
have
up there
smoke
first.
grenades.
Well, I was thinking my ever-smoking bottle.
How about we do this? We send one of the berserkers up with Bruce, have them wait at the ladder, have Bruce scattered out, and if it looks good,
Wait,
we'll
is
smoke
it
grenade
dark up there?
deploy.
Is it dark up there? What do you mean by that?
It's
I
like
don't know. Do we see light?
it's morning,
It's
dude.
morning. The reservoir does. It's not like this is in a building. It does see the blue sky above it, or should I say the gray sky, as it's kind of stormy out.
So let's
Yeah.
just send
Bruce-
a Zerker
yeah,
up,
Bruce
scout it out,
scouting.
Bruce.
Yeah.
And if it looks good, if it looks like it's a problem, we'll send up some more Zerkers with smoke grenades and then deploy the rest. So just one person to scout with Bruce for now.
Literally just one? Or all
Just-
four
well,
berserkers?
Well, I was kind of under the impression they were more just gonna be like chucking
if-
Bruce up.
Do we need someone sneaky to go up with Bruce?
That's what I'm saying. Just one sneaky
Just
guy with
chuck
Bruce
Bruce
to
up
scout it
there.
out. Yeah.
Because
We don't even have
unfortunately,
to get onto the ceiling. Just
in the
chuck Bruce up
party,
there.
I am the sneakiest boy.
Sneak will not matter here.
It's 50
Okay.
feet. You can't just jump.
You can climb like 40 feet up the ladder and then chuck Bruce 10 feet.
That's what I'm saying. Just do that.
Yeah.
Have someone wait
You
at the
have-
top of the ladder, chuck Bruce up, scout it out, and if it looks problematic, we chuck smoke grenades and start going.
I mean, should I like poke my head out?
No,
We're poking
That's what
Bruce's
Bruce is
head out.
for.
we
Okay.
chuck
So,
Bruce.
4 berserkers are going up to chuck Bruce out the area before going up themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
Give them
And-
smoke grenades just in case they need to
Yes.
pop them.
Well, so we don't need to necessarily give them all a bunch of smoke grenades, just like an ever-smoking bottle, because you can open it 1 point and instantly 60 feet, heavily obscured, which I believe means disadvantage on all range attacks.
Yes, it would.
What the fuck, man?
So, he goes up with Bruce. Getting to the edge of the area, tossing Bruce up the last 5 or so feet before getting ready. Nate. Looking through Bruce's eye-ish? Not entirely certain what he's looking through. Looking through his orifice of which he can see his surroundings. You note there is, as you would expect, an absolute bloody mess on the top side. Not by bodies sticking around or anything, but the ground itself is just covered in blood, a thin layer. There are walls that round the perimeter of this that go up about 45 to 50 feet. As you would exit into this area, it would be, unless you quickly find a way to scale these walls or get atop them, very, very dangerous. From where Bruce is, he has a hard time seeing, but I will let you roll a perception check with your perception modifier.
Okay. Perception. I perceive these nuts.
You perceive everything. That's beautiful. So with a 28, Bruce very, very clearly sees there seems to be this kind of like weird crystal / device thing at the very center of the bowl here. You would guess it's something that's used to like manipulate the flow of water around this. Like there's probably a control panel up at the top, but this seems to be like a secondary one in case that one's malfunctioning for some reason. You're not entirely certain why it would be down in the water, but it's not that deep, and there's plenty of magical ways for people to get under the water. But it seems to be malfunctioning in some way. You would best guess this device had some kind of control over the lock, the southern lock, and it is malfunctioning because the southern lock has been blown open by you guys as you entered. Looking around, you see there are 2 small towers just to the south of each of these entrances. There do appear to be archers atop them, 1 for each. There also are quite a few bodies on top of these walls. You would guess somewhere around a dozen, just on the quick glance. But however, since you rolled a natural 20,
Bodies being dead bodies, or
so
like just
living
guards?
guards. There's 12 people patrolling this area. But since you rolled a natural 20, with the slight glimpse you get off of his gleaming armor, you recognize one of them. Because the last time you saw him, he was standing over Rikus's body before fleeing the Senate building.
Let's go.
Round 2, bitch.
Let's kill this guy. Yes.
I am going
Let's
to
go.
roll some dice real quick.
I'm just gonna lean over to Rikus and go, "Hey Rikus, I hope you're ready for round 2. Try to keep your head attached to your shoulders this time."
Ding, ding, ding.
What is Bruce's AC?
11.
Negligible.
Okay, Bruce does, within 10 seconds of popping up, and kind of like the singular small squelch of his first shaft touching the bloody ground,
Oh. Holy
and
it's the
crossbow
suction
bolt
cup under his
pierces him instantaneously,
No.
and your vision goes dark.
They shot my dick off.
And with that, your 4
you said-
berserkers climb atop and exit out. Aiden.
And activate
2
the smoke.
questions. 1, I assume Nate would see this with his nat 20 perception. Did anyone appear to be wielding guns?
Not to his knowledge.
Okay.
People who were visible to the ground floor of the pit were not wielding weapons, or were not wielding guns specifically. It seems mostly crossbows.
Okay. In that case, spell, which I did not think was ever going to be relevant, is probably about to be relevant. Wind Wall.
Oh yeah.
It lasts. Yeah, it lasts for 1 minute, and I can make a 50-foot long, 15 feet high, 1 foot thick wall that arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched at targets are deflected upwards and automatically miss.
Bullets also are ordinary projectiles. just
Okay, I
FYI.
didn't know
Hear
if
that,
bullets
little
would count
guy?
in there,
Ordinary
but
projectile. Bullets travel a lot faster and are not affected.
Yes. However, fuck you. Bullets are also affected by wind wall.
I feel like when it says
Good
that,
thing
it
I
just
have
means
Whistler
like
bullets.
magic can
Yeah.
still go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 4 berserkers jump on top. I will let you
Project
guys
these nuts.
decide who your next 4 are. However, I have to roll a lot.
I feel like we should, at least me should be in the second wave. That way I can wind wall one or both of those towers,
Wait.
so they just can't shoot.
Wait, so is wind wall? Oh, so it's a localized spell based on sight. I thought you were just gonna blow away your everlasting smoke bomb.
The everlasting smoke might still be relevant, but with this I can just wind wall. Nope, you don't get to shoot arrows from there.
But would the wind blow the smoke bomb at our feet?
Well, I'm saying potentially this and maybe instead of the smoke bomb. Because
Well, the ball will only block from one direction.
okay. Yes, but if we want to try and shoot back at those guys, then, which admittedly might not be the best idea, then, actually, hold on, I guess question, Zach, does the wall have to be, like, right off the ground? Or can I, like, put it more up in the air?
Let me pull up your character
Actually,
sheet and look at it real quick.
No shit, the spell does say rises from the ground.
Okay, so it is
and-
from the ground.
And I assume that I cannot make it rise from a wall instead.
I will say it has to be from the ground.
But does it have? What's the point of origin? I'm trying to say we could still smoke grenade the entrance.
I mean, you guys can still get like right up next to the ground, not right up next to the wall on one side. It's not like the wall doesn't rise at least 10 feet into the air.
15 feet.
Yeah, no, you can definitely cut off a lot of angles with that.
I was just saying that if I'm casting it down here, then that would definitely disperse some of the smoke bombs. But at that point, I think that might just be something we have to kind of eat.
Again, what's the point of, or is it like a site with? Like,
It is 120. It is 120 feet from a spot I can see. Or no.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can just create the wind wall around the entrance, and then the entrance can still be smoke bombed. Which means there's still obscured vision of what's coming out of the tube.
Whatever. We'll figure it out. Are we going to be in the second wave?
Well, didn't you already tell the berserkers to launch the ball, the
Ever smoking
not
bottle?
launch.
Yes.
Okay.
So the berserkers are going to use it regardless.
Now, here is the question. I'm going to throw up a map. Before I do, Aiden, are you going to be going up the same tunnel that you sent the ever smoking bottle? Like, who did you give the berserker to? If you gave it to a berserker, would you go up the same hole? Okay.
Yes.
So, there are 4 tubes. You guys are going to get to choose either 4 of you. I'm assuming 4 of you guys are going in wave 2.
Okay.
Now the question is, which 4?
I vote everybody but Linen.
Wayne, can you cast one of them auras of fuck
Okay.
all?
So, Lennon. Edmund
fuck
goes to the
everyone else.
side and says, it's all right. They'll need healing by the time you get up there. So
Lynn was like getting ready to go up.
Don't worry, you can be in the third wave.
So
Alright.
second wave will be Lennon is lining up, Edmund is lining up, Vaxilius, and then Harriet, one of the wizards from the school. That will be round 3. So round 2, I am moving you guys to the map.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh no.
We're all gonna die.
So, I'm going to start rolling all of their initiatives. You guys pick which of the tunnels you came out of.
I
I
can't
still see a
it.
black map.
You see a black
Yeah.
map. Why the fuck do you see a black map? There's universal.
Because we're in the
Token-
tunnels. The
because our
immersion is
token-
real.
Because our tokens aren't on the.
on the board yet.
Oh.
That's right. Why do I still have to pull these out for you guys? This is stupid.
Maybe I can
because-
this time. We'll see.
Well, is it a tunnel?
Holy shit, this is a killing field.
So,
You took a lot of time on
Lennon,
this. Nice.
I'll put you on the map just so you can see.
Yay.
This looks great.
This is
Oh,
a killing
thanks.
field.
Yeah.
So,
I like
There's
the
you
They're
guys
all
can
in the
see now.
middle.
You guys have your tokens out. Which of you are going up which? Of these 4. Aiden's going
We
up
all
the
have
top.
to pick one.
So, our fog will be centered here. I am going to set out a 60 feet is very big, dear lord. So
Radius or diameter?
so radius, correct?
Let me quickly. It says 60-foot emanation originating from the bottle.
Emanation,
Okay,
I believe is
emanation-
diameter.
Is diameter.
I remember
Unless
that
I'm
because I
wrong on
hated
that.
it in one of my. Yeah. No,
Emanation.
you're right.
Emanation's weird. I will look at your inventory real quick.
I thought an emanation was radius.
You can look it up. I remember being sorely disappointed. in one of-
Emanation is radius.
Emanation
Zach,
is radius?
you made one of my emanations way lower than it should have been in one of our
Each
one-shots.
minute the bottle remains open, the size of the emanation increases by 10 feet until it reaches its maximum size of 120 feet.
I'm a little sore right now. Rex should have had a much bigger emanation coming off of him.
This wouldn't be considered magical darkness. I'm just kidding.
Okay. So,
This is magical
is-
experiment.
It
This-
is like early morning. What darkness are you
this-
looking for?
we have a very, very obscured battlefield as you guys pull up.
Nice.
Very, very obscured. I'm deciding for you, Secure and Wayne. So, as you guys come up out of the tubes, I would like you guys to roll initiative.
Yeah, so the clarifier between a radius and an emanation is always centered on you or the object, whereas a radius is associated with some other point of origin. But it's the same thing.
Wow.
Man, this is gonna...
That's a fuckload of dice.
this is gonna be
Wow.
fun.
Please roll well.
Oh shit, they got
Yay.
cult members here? Perfect.
Yay.
It'll be just like home.
I didn't expect Fourth Claw cult members to also be here. That's perfect.
We need to scroll through until we're at top of
No,
the
it dipped over. Fuck. I'm so far down.
That does kind of suck.
Whoa. Out of 15, I'm pretty high up there.
Yeah? I mean, there is a lot of
I'm just
people
gl-
in
I'm just
this
glad
initiative.
I have a +9.
I have a
Um,
+4 with advantage.
Well, it just means that there's a lot of weak
Unfortunately,
people,
Wayne,
like
post-nut
not
clarity
pretty high
with your
dexterity.
vision, the vision of your dick, is
So,
just doesn't translate.
I am going to be speed running this shit in terms of the opponent's combat turns.
We're fucked.
So, targeting.
Everyone center on the glowing orb in the middle.
So, targeting this guy here, we have him on the top. These are at disadvantage. He gets 2 shots. The first one is a miss. The second one is... Check his modifier real quick. That is also a miss with a 16. Okay. He is actually going to move over just a little bit. Next in initiative. He is going to cast... Where is it? Hunger of Hadar, right below him. So, Nate,
Yes.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
As we have a second one of these going off. That's not where he's putting it. He's putting it.
And if you guys have dexterity saving throw spells, unless like everyone just really didn't roll well this time, we should use those just based on the initiative.
The problem is more so spells that rely on sight.
Boy, am I glad I don't
Oh
rely on sight.
no, Nate. So, Nate, you are surrounded by magical darkness. It is filled with strange whispers and slurping noises, which can be heard from up to 30 feet away. There is no light, magical or otherwise, that can illuminate this area. You are fully blinded. This is difficult terrain, and when you start your turn here, you will be taking damage. So, have fun with that.
Fucking dope.
Yup. I'm gonna need to remember what all of these radii are. Next in initiative, we are going to make a pair of attacks. That is a miss and another miss. Rikus, you are our first PC in initiative here.
Yay.
Fuck. Hey, where's our
Berserkers.
barbarians?
They're these guys.
I assume, yeah, they're the guys down here.
Okay, when I
They are
hover over
also
them, they're marked red.
Fucked up. Oh, they're probably stupidly marked as hostile because any mini I pull out, regardless of what they are nearly always marked as hostile by Forge.
Because that's just default. That's what you
I
have
was
to say.
say, why would they be fucked up? I mean, they should have had the ever-smoking bottle cover.
Yeah. Initiative still happened. They are not high in initiative.
I can't see them. Are they still alive?
In fact, the dude who had the ever-smoking bottle was one of the bottom 5 of initiative.
Are they still alive?
They are still alive.
Okay.
I mean, they're barbarians, so they're gonna be resistant to all this
I
damage.
can heal them then.
Okay, Rikus, what you got for me?
Okay. How obscured is my vision?
Heavily obscured.
How far away is that guy? Like, can I? Oh my god! If it'll let me mark.
This guy? Oh, the guy right next to you? Well,
There we
firstly,
go.
you cannot see him, as he is
Wow.
40 feet up on the wall, and he is not leaning over the wall.
Oh no!
Play your angles. Walk to the center.
Walk to the center.
I'll
Do
say,
it.
I have an idea. It would put you in a bit. Actually, question, Zach. I assume the smoke does not extend up out of the basin itself.
What, so you're asking, does it extend outside of like the bowl that you guys are in? Yeah,
Yes.
it does. 60 feet is
Okay, I
farther
didn't
than
know
40.
if it was 60 feet in all directions or if it was just 60 feet laterally.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's in all.
I assume it is in all directions. So like the people up here are obviously unaffected by it. Well, they're still affected by it, but they are not inside of it. But yeah.
Who can I see?
Realistically, at this point, no one. You have an idea of what the area around you looks like, but imagine being in like super dense fog where you can realistically only see like 10 feet away from you. Like you can see this guy's outline as he is actively like trying to keep some of his gut inside his body, as it seems that some kind of electric lash has been gouged across his stomach.
Ouch.
If you have any buffs you can do to your character, if you have any way to prepare yourself and others to go vertical next turn, now is that time.
I mean, I can jump, but I can only jump 30 feet.
I will allow an athletics roll along with a 30-foot teleportation, and if you are successful, you can vault it.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I was talking about the spell jump. But anyways, but yes, I could also matron warp myself up there. I tell you what, can I see the glint of his shiny ass fucking armor?
No, you cannot.
Are you sure?
I am certain.
You know you could see the sunray glint off of a shiny ass car. when
Yes.
they're
There
putting
is
the
no
high
sun.
beams on?
There is no sun. It is extremely gloomy out.
Well, yeah, we're surrounded by
Zach.
fog.
Yes, sir.
I forgot I have my new staff. I would have cast Mage Armor coming up.
Okay.
Is that all
well,
right?
Yeah, no, that's fine. You guys had the time to cast just about whatever, like, 10-minute concentration or, like, permanent effects on yourself.
Okay, good. I was about to be a little bit bummed on my first turn and be like, I'm gonna do all the things, and that's my turn.
Well, what else are you going to do on this turn? All right, Rikus, what you got for me?
That's valid.
You telling me it's effectively the blind condition? I am fucking useless right now.
So is the entire enemy force.
Oh my god.
Question.
Shit.
Do you have a hammer and pythons?
Well, I know they're up.
You are along the wall, so you know you're along the wall as well.
Yes. And I could aim roughly 40 feet, shoot an exploding bullet.
You could
at the corner
try
of the
if
wall.
you were really that dedicated to getting some damage out this turn.
Why not just start chucking incendiaries?
I don't have any incendiaries.
Yes, you do. You have one.
Oh, I have the firebind grenade. You are correct. And I can throw that up to 60 feet. Ooh. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna get a better use. I don't think I'm gonna get a better use case out of this. Blindly chucking grenades, bro. I'm guessing throw as an action does not count as an attack.
It does not count as an attack.
That would be sick if I could throw double grenades. They should make a class based on grenade throwing and utility use.
We will.
Isn't that just barbarian with throwing weapons in general?
Shut up.
Okay.
Pathfinder has
Listening
the alchemist or whatever.
I'm just listening to the urge to mention Lancer.
I appreciate that.
Where's
We're
that
not
fucking
playing Pathfinder, are we?
Hey, firebind. Hold on, I'm looking for the fucking grenade.
Well, find it.
There it is. Okay, so I'd say I have a lot of experience throwing grenades, given my military history.
Okay. Get where you're going, and then let me know
I'm gonna
what you feel.
lob the grenade back up the wall.
Okay.
It's right here.
Oh, you're
Up
gonna
the wall.
lob it. So to right over here,
Up.
just straight up.
Yes, like
Okay.
up over the wall.
I will say the DC will be fairly low for you, but I am going to have you make me a dexterity check. So just a flat 20 plus your dex.
How high up is the wall again? Can you tell me?
40
feet.
That's pretty high.
40.
Flat 20 plus dex.
Okay.
Plus
6.
dex.
Okay. You are able to successfully get it up there. What is the DC on that?
17.
17 dex. Both of those directly up there fail to save.
Okay, they take 3d8 fire and 3d8 piercing.
Okay.
Did we have another one of those? Am I the one who has it? What did I get
I
both?
think you have the other one.
Oh, I should have given it to you. Damn.
Henson, do you remember is the pyrobind grenade is the fire a lasting effect or is it just a single explosion?
I don't believe we ever discussed that, so just assume it's a single effect.
Okay. Do I need to separate damage?
No, you do not.
Cool. 68 going live.
Where'd the big fucking lightning boy come from?
Me accidentally clicking some buttons.
And suddenly, a silver dragon.
They
A
take 22
Linkendo.
points of damage.
22 points each.
Fire
Alright.
and piercing. And then I move. to right there, making sure that I am. Well, actually, I'm going to move to like right there. Make sure I am still hugging the wall. Say like right. I want to be like in between these blocks, but you know, it's whatever.
Okay, will do.
Oh, that was my
Sometimes
action. Do I have
Forge
it?
does not make sense.
That's because you haven't fully learned it,
And I
also
understand it's
you're
my fault.
severely out of date.
Shut the
We're
fuck up.
severely out of date.
Yes, we are.
We're like 9 months out of date on the system, I think.
Yeah. So that's...
I already have my Crimson Rite active. Bonus action. Hunter's Mark. Can't see anybody.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action you will take? It is entirely okay to say no.
No.
Okay. Moving on. Scout up here. He is going to be taking shots down at the Berserker beside him. That is a miss and a hit. What do you tell us? Damn, 2 1s. Crazy. So that is 12 points of damage. Okay. It is his turn. Sakir.
Yep.
You look over and you see a barbarian on his last throes of life. He is severely wounded. But as you do, you also see that he kind of plants his back onto the wall and holds his hand down beside his knees.
He's
says,
gonna throw you.
I'll give you a boost.
Oh.
So he is going to hold his action to throw you.
Fuck yeah.
He is actively
okay.
raging,
That
so
changes what
he will get advantage on that. He might not be able to get you all the way up there, but he can get you close enough to where you can teleport with ease.
Yeah, sweet.
Hog.
I was doing the math on whether how far up I could jump before teleporting and still be able to like grab the edge or something.
Yeah. So that is his
Too bad
turn.
you don't have Deft
And
Explorer.
guess what?
It's my
It is
turn.
your turn.
Okay, so I was gonna try to go for the guys on the bottom because those are the mages, and we also have Qatar down there or whatever his face is. But on the top we have Palat, and we also don't like him. So
I don't know if you like fully know where each of these guys
Yeah, you
specifically
don't.
are, unless Wayne like called
You
out
only know
cardinal
by
directions.
meta knowledge where these guys are.
okay,
Yeah.
people are up there, so I'm gonna go attack them. I'm gonna
Wayne-
go ahead.
Wayne told us
and-
the guys he saw, but like we didn't get a shitload of information. We're fucking blind.
Yes.
Thanks,
5,
thanks, bottle of.
Hey, would you
15
rather be
cloud.
blind or would you rather be shot?
I'd rather shoot things.
Okay.
I'm also.
So
going
you'd
to
rather
go
be
for
shot
the
yourself
weakness,
then.
so.
You're going to what, Jade?
I rarely get hit.
5, 10, 15. I'm going to the guy so he can boost me up.
Okay. So you get a running start on this.
Yeah, that's 15, not 10. 10, I think, is what you're going for. So I got 15.
This is at advantage. So, off of your run up and him throwing you, he gets you damn near 20 feet in the air.
That's perfect. It's 20 feet in the air. That means that I'm able to teleport. Let's not think about math here. Besides, he got me 20 feet up, and it's 15 more feet, so that's 15 of my
you can
teleport. and then
you can
15 more
teleport just
out of
about
this spot.
anywhere within 15 feet here.
Okay, sounds good. From here. 10, 15. So I can get me to the archer
How
guy.
high are
Who's
these
this?
balls?
40 feet. 40.
Oh jeez. This is a
Kent.
killing field.
Kent
This
seems
is why
to
we
be
smoked it.
Kent seems to be more of a somebody. I'm gonna use the 15 feet to land right here,
Okay.
so that I am within melee of Kent.
Okay.
So
I'm
that
going
uses
to
a
double
Raven Queen's
check
blessing.
something real quick on the ever-smoking bottle. Because I may have a different ruling than the bottle on this.
Okay. Are you about to give me like disadvantage since I'm in the ring and he's not?
Well, you are.
Well, he is,
You
though.
guys would both have disadvantage anyway. By
Yeah,
the
but he
rings.
just step back. Kent's just like a guy, right?
I mean, you can't really see him very well, so I'm not going to say yes or no to that.
Okay. Does he stink?
He's only level 18.
Okay. Due to
Maybe
this
smells
being
like
heavily
undead.
obscured, I am going. It feels stupid that when you're right next to someone, like even in a super thick fog, you can technically kind of see them. So I am not going to give disadvantage on melee attacks in this regard.
Thank you.
Now,
I appreciate that.
That means he will also not have disadvantage on attacking you on your turn.
Well, except he will because I just used Raven Queen's blessing.
That doesn't give disadvantage.
Oh,
that just
resistance.
has damage.
Dang it. That's still fine.
Okay.
You're right.
So, take your turn. You have used your bonus action for Raven's Queen Blessing.
I have, so I'm going to be using 2 attacks. As I am now next to him, does he stink? Does he seem like he's undead, or is this just?
As you come close, do you have your dagger in your hands, or is it still upon its sheath?
Honestly, I wasn't really expecting to find undead here, was I? With vampires, though, right? Or
Yeah, we're fighting the city.
yeah,
Lord of
okay. So
Vampires.
I definitely have it out then. My bad.
Okay. It is brimming with excitement.
Oh yeah, dagger time. Dagger time. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna see maybe if it makes more sense. I have a +5, 3d10 +2 to inflict wounds rather than just doing a normal attack. Normal attack would be a +13, but it'd do a lot less damage.
Remember,
Yeah.
you get 2d12 against undead when you are using the Dagger of Undeath.
Yeah,
Vengeance.
I take that back then. I'm gonna do my both attacks since I don't get my third one because I use my bonus action with Dagger of Undeath's Vengeance.
This
Okay, that's
dagger's
gonna be a
gonna eat good
+13.
today.
Oh yeah.
This dagger might be a little too full after today.
What? That can happen?
Impossible.
I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Okay, dagger. Oh my gosh, love this
Why
user
would
interface
Varys
so
give
much.
you a dagger that would be effective against him?
Okay,
Well, you haven't
I'm
used
gonna
it
do what I
against
used to
him
do.
yet.
Probably because it's also effective against all of the relatives he wants us to kill.
All right, here, this first roll,
He's a
16.
usurper.
and second attack,
What is the total on that 16?
29.
29 and 23.
29 and 23.
Both of those hit.
Awesome. And that is 2d12 damage plus 1d4 plus 12. Should I roll those together?
Yes, roll everything together.
That's 1d4 plus 1d12 plus 1d12 plus 12. First attack. 3, 5, 4. That's not great. I can do way more than that. Give me a sec. Second attack. I did 24 damage with that first attack. Second attack.
Okay.
Again, terrible. What the heck? Do you guys see this?
Yeah.
1 second.
One of those was a 1, so you could probably reroll Piercer.
It might not be piercing. That's what I'm looking at right
It's
now.
not the piercing damage that he rolled the 1 on.
I did. I rolled a 1 on the.
Okay, you
D4
can re-roll the d4, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll the d4. Did I do it on the first one too? I definitely didn't. Yeah. That makes me mad. Come on. Okay, I got 1 more damage. So I had 24 and 20 damage.
44 damage isn't bad.
It isn't bad, but dude, I rolled crap. Like, look at my totals.
You rolled crap, and you still did 44 damage.
Chill, bro.
That's more than
44
Linen
damage is
does.
great. That's more than Linen does. on
That's
the
more than
average.
Linen does in just a full combat, so you're fine.
Okay, so that is your
Good job,
bonus action
Linen, though.
teleport. You have resistance to all damage. 2 actions to
Yes.
attack. We are moving
Yes.
to Quavar down here. He is going to move to here. And what is he going to do? I mean, you guys actually can't even see, so you don't know what he's doing. So I'm just gonna put him here, and you guys get to figure out what he's doing when you're there.
Valid.
Leopold, you.
What are some of the things these guys are shouting as we're coming up? Anyways.
There is actually surprising little communication occurring between them.
So, a question, DM. I assume the reservoir has like a little lip around it, and it's not just a flat walk off into the
Yes,
what
there
should
is.
be
There
water.
is a lip.
Okay, in that case, I would like to try and make a makeshift grappling hook with a crowbar and some rope.
Okay, I will allow it. Do we have a tinkering check for you? Yes, we do. I will say, this is probably your action.
That is fair.
So, if you're
I
willing,
will.
if you're
yeah.
willing to sacrifice your action for this,
I'm
you
definitely
can-
willing to sacrifice my action because I don't really have anything better to do with my action.
you can absolutely try and make a makeshift grappling hook. And in fact, I will allow you to use one of your magical tinkerings as a part of this to to give yourself advantage, but this is also, I'm going to say, the more successful you are here, the more likely this will be able to be used not just by yourself, but also by many other people without
Oh, I
breaking.
was hoping it'd be able to be used by more than just me, but
So,
so advantage then.
advantage
if
if
not
you use a
tinkering?
magical tinkering.
No.
Yeah.
I believe that. Nope, I did. Oh.
No, we don't use
I
those
tried to-
anyway.
Try to manually input the command and. I should really not manually input the commands. I should just do it like that. Nat 20 plus
Ah, yeah.
12.
So,
Oh yeah.
you know what? I will take this even a little bit further. So, since this is your action, is it okay if I do something a little goofy with what you're doing here?
Go right ahead.
You take your crowbar and you use magic to meld it in a bit of a way. You take out the dwarven arc thrower and you manipulate it to where this crowbar is effectively bent to where it has 4 prongs coming out of it. And you are able to look up launch, and you don't even have to wait a second. You perfectly know this is going exactly where you want it to. And there's almost a bit of extra magic put into this. It almost helps you climb it as you attempt to go up. Anyone using this will be able to make it to the top of the rope in 1 turn without using their action. Just a base movement.
Note to self, I am absolutely going to make a more professional grappling hook in the future. But for the time being, I just would like
I did that in the last campaign.
Yeah. I would like the like place where I shoot it to be right on my ping next to this barbarian between the 2 groups.
Okay, will do. He will be absolutely going up that as soon as his turn comes around.
Yeah. That would
Okay.
be
Do you have a
5, 10,
bonus
15,
action?
20, 25. I say it'd be 25 feet of movement for me to get to the wall. I assume that's probably not. I probably can't climb it with 5 feet of movement.
You couldn't climb it with 5 feet of movement.
Yeah. In that case, I'll just get over here. And I don't believe I have actually. No, that's an action, so I can't do it.
Your cannon's already out, right?
Yes, I assume like my cannon would already be out with me.
Okay.
If not, I would summon it. Although I guess it is an action to do that, but
you would have been.
Are you just saying that I can carry it with me? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was saying you have a bonus action. One of your turret activates its bonus action, don't it?
Oh yes, I was thinking of creating the turret. Which I guess are we also assuming the turret could climb the ladder with me, or I could like pick it up and climb it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, I'll just go ahead and I believe it is 2d8 plus int mod. I'm just gonna very quick double check.
I mean, this is effectively just for you and the barbarian beside you, but hit points are hit points.
Yeah. Plus. Oh baby, that is near max. I went from rolling 4s to rolling this. So that barbarian and I both get 20 temp HP.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on from you, we have Geraint.
Keep in mind that is temp HP, not actual HP.
Okay. He is also going to step over here. Rikus, since you are so close, you see something.
Only 40 feet up in the air.
Yes, but he is able to get down close enough for you to view him. As not falling off the side of this wall, you hear the soft patter, almost as you would think like a cat making its way, like the very, very soft patter along the wall. And then you see right above you, like a spider on the wall, this human man with his face looking down at you, like Spider-Man, just upside down looking at you, and says, "You're early," and is going to make a pair of claw attacks against you.
No.
I mean, you have sharpshooter, right?
Yes.
Okay, so at least you can shoot in melee without debuff, so...
Is your early better than we've been expecting you?
I mean, I feel like that's implied if you're saying that someone's early.
Right.
Okay, so
But also, like,
Thomas, that
bit
is
of
a
humanity in
21 and a 26.
First one misses.
Okay. So that is going to be 18 points of slashing damage on you. And he is
Damn.
floating beside you on the wall, just stuck to it. Next in initiative, he is going to move over to this side. He is going to cast something on himself and pass turn. I am going to activate a little something here just to... That's just to signify what he's doing. Okay. 2 scouts are taking their turn. Leopold, you have a pair of disadvantage attacks coming your way, as an archer is just firing blindly into the fog as he hears footsteps below. That is a miss. And a 13, which I believe is a miss.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Next, this berserker down here might be in a little bit of pain here in a second. Well, he dodges a nat 20 because of the disadvantage, but that is a hit. And a miss. Where is...
The ever smoking bottle is doing work.
I sure hope Editoric's group is having a good time.
Okay. Wayne, It is your turn. At the start of your turn, you take some damage. I'm going to double check this. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. So you're going to take 2d6 cold damage. That is 6 points of cold damage. You are in difficult terrain.
That's not what I meant to do. Why is... Oh. My guy on Forge is not upgraded.
Oh. You can just use your D&D Beyond one if you need.
Okay.
We'll have a lot of combat sessions of combat here, so we'll just need to make sure everything's updated by next session.
Yeah.
If you hit on your character sheet and hit the D&D Beyond button.
Mine doesn't work.
Import. Why doesn't it
It
work?
doesn't work. It errors out every time.
We'll figure stuff out in between our next sessions.
I forgot it was...
I'm getting a phone
difficult.
call. 1 second.
Oh.
Hello.
Quick, what's the game plan?
The game plan is I'm gonna deal with the guy right in front of me.
The game
Yeah,
plan is I'm going to
I'm
start
gonna
scaling
blast the fuck out of him. Hey guys, what are the chances that this guy's a vampire and he's definitely weak to radiant?
Non-zero.
Okay, because I can either use my +2 revolver or I can use my new laser pistol.
Hold on, you can make
I want you
multiple
to use your
you can make multiple attacks, can't you?
Okay, what's going on?
Make an attack with a laser pistol first, test it, and then depending on whether it does radiant damage, do the other one. Or you could just do both anyway, bang bang.
What are we talking about?
True.
I think something we need to be careful of, and something we're doing right now, we all split up and went to different people. Do you think do you think that's not an issue?
I think that was intentional.
Yeah. Like, I'm not super concerned
As
about
in,
myself,
it was
but he hasn't
intentionally
hit me yet.
designed the map that way.
Yeah. But I'm concerned that no one went for the mages. Granted, we're not supposed to be able to see them, but
We can't see shit, dog.
yeah, I know.
I
Alright,
didn't
Wayne,
even
what you
know
got
who
for
I
me?
hit with the grenade, and now I'm being presented face to face with a really creepy vampire boy that just crawled down the wall like a spider at my ass.
Angry Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Alright.
It's like Venom, but he's not funny.
Going to... Can I see anything whatsoever?
You are actually blinded. Not in the. This is not heavily obscured. The
No.
spell you are in gives you the blinded condition.
I have no idea what you just said.
Zach is muted.
You are full blinded.
Everyone is.
So I can't...
So everyone is
Like,
heavily
how-
obscured.
how?
You are in a spell that actively gives you the blinded condition.
Okay. So I can't, like, teleport out then.
Depends if your teleportation
It-
relies on sight.
The... Shit.
Starlight Step does rely on sight.
Yeah. Unfortunately. The only way around that would be if I can just port in a direction. But I don't think it works like that.
If you could what in a direction?
If I can just choose a direction and go 30 feet that way.
How about this? Because you rolled a nat 20 for Bruce's perception check, I will let you I'll let you roll a
So-
luck check.
A luck check.
Yes.
All right.
You have a general idea of what's going on.
11.
Okay. With an 11, you are above average. You can teleport in a like straight line in one direction. Like you don't really know exactly what's around you. So you can either teleport 30 feet this way, like 30 feet this way, or 30 feet this way. You're just picking a like cardinal direction to teleport in. You know you can't go this way. You know you can't go in this direction. So you're
I want
just
to go towards the center.
okay. So yeah, you could teleport to here if you wished, or just straight towards the center. Yeah.
Straight towards the center. Use my bonus action. Action. I want to put up Moonward to my south.
Okay, so you're going to be putting up a wall. It's 20 feet wide, right? 20 feet tall and 30
20
feet wide.
It's 20 feet tall and then 30 feet wide.
30 feet wide, right there, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. And this is Moonwall. I really should actually just write some of these out. It's not a bad idea.
Can we just change the color of that to like a white overlay?
I know that I can. I don't remember how to.
Have it selected and right-click it. I think. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you just managed to do it.
Double click the middle icon,
Oh,
or like the
there
little
we go.
explosion icon, and then go to the fill color.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's different colors now.
that'll work.
And this one will just make a little ugly color. I'm not going to change the color of the ever smoking bottle. Okay, so Moonward, do you have a bonus action?
Teleport
Or
was.
your teleport was your bonus action. Okay, moving on. Pair of attacks on the berserker below him. It's a hit and a miss. Okay. This one doesn't really have anyone to target. So he's just gonna hold. Secure. Standing face to face with what does seem to be a vampire, he is going to pull out his short sword and make a trio of attacks against you.
Trio of attacks.
Yes. His first will be a short sword. That is actually a miss. Second, short sword again. That is a 19. I believe that's a miss.
Miss. 21, by the way.
Okay, very cool. The last one, however, is a natural 19, and this is for his bite attack.
Okay. A natural 19 means what?
Means a 28.
28. Yeah, I won't be able to block that unless I roll a d8. So.
You would have to roll a
Not doing-
7 or an 8.
Wait, yeah, Blood Curse of the Eyeless, does it actually consume anything? It does, never mind.
Yeah, it consumes your, I think, only
Yeah.
one.
My Blood Maledict.
Yeah. So, you are
Okay.
going to take 1d12 plus a handful of d10s for the bite.
Okay.
16, 23.
Imagine I turn into a vampire and I'm possessed by a fiend. Dude, just got everything.
So, Secure, you're going to take 36 points of damage. However, 22 of it is necrotic.
And I am already resistant to necrotic on top of being resistant to all damage.
So, that is going to be reduced down to 6. And then the other damage I said 36 is the total. 22, 14, 7. So you're going to take 13 points of damage.
Okay, none of that was bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, right?
Some of it was slashing, wasn't it?
All right, I am
So you just have
normally-
everything quartered at this point, effectively.
Okay, everything quartered. Cool. So, a quarter of 36?
A quarter of 36 is 9. Okay. He does regain some hit points off of the necrotic damage dealt to you.
That's crazy. I reduced 36 damage to... Okay, sorry.
Oh. Just wait for the one turn where you don't have everything reduced by quartered. And then everything's going to hurt quite a bit. This barbarian, hearing the attacks made against you, Rikus, is going to make his way over. And he is going to see this vampire on the wall. He is going to be making his attacks reckless to have advantage.
Oh.
That is 1 hit and a second hit. So he's wielding a great axe.
It's a great axe.
Just a great axe.
That's a pretty great axe.
You sure it's a
Oh,
great
sure.
axe? Is it not a good axe?
No,
I never hear about the good
we're
axes.
sure. It's a great axe. Have you seen it?
He is going to deal 25 points of damage, and that is his turn. Next in initiative. Okay. He is going to move around to this side. And seeing a hook along the wall, is going to attempt to pull it and release the hook.
It just happened. Well, I guess there was kind of a noise.
It is quite a large noise. It is quite a loud noise. However, he's not necessarily the strongest. So he does fail to do so. But he did try.
Effort.
A for effort. The barbarian beside you is then going to use his whole action, or his whole movement, to get on top of the wall. And he is going to move to the side and make a pair of attacks. That's a miss. And a hit. 13, 22, 34 points of damage. This berserker here is going to make a pair of attacks against the one beside him. Floating on the wall. Some miss and a miss. Now, what does Plot do? Okay. He is
Shout
going
back
to
as his name.
dash. He's going to use his action.
Rikus that it is.
He's going to use his action to dash. He doesn't
thought I
know
killed
where
you.
Rikus is.
He doesn't even know if Rikus is on the battlefield yet.
Technically, he does not. However, he is going to dash, and he has quite a movement, as we know.
Goodbye,
And
brother.
he is going to sprint over towards where he hears the clashing of dagger against claw. However,
You know,
he will not use his action search here. However, Yusik here, notice he is no longer wielding the great sword that he did in your previous fight. He is now wielding a halberd.
Okay. How does that compare? Just a smaller sword?
halberd is
A halberd is
spear.
a pole arm.
Okay.
So he has
So it's
a
got
10-foot
10-foot
range
range.
now. So, top of initiative, we have 4 more people enter the battlefield. Linen, we'll have you enter in simply behind it. Unless
I
you,
was
where do you want to go?
I was planning on going up the same ladder as Sakir because Lynn's assumption is Sakir's getting beat up very quickly.
Not in the line.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know why.
Okay, so I need to change these names.
Dude, I'm doing.
This is
I've done
Edmund.
5 times as much damage as he has.
Yeah, but given our current battle history, the two people going down most of the time are either secure or
Edmund
Edmund.
will be
You know what,
coming
you're
up
right.
directly behind where Rikus was, because that makes sense.
Will anyone actually be coming up behind me, given that it went from kind of daylight smokish to pitch black?
Yes, they will. They
Okay.
are still going to be coming up that ladder because bodies on the field. However, it is somewhat unfortunate that it is Harriet pulling up beside you.
No. Oh, I guess I should roll initiative now, huh?
Yes, you should. So should Edmund and Harriet and Vexilius. Oh, I don't have a mini up for Vexilius yet.
And damn it.
You know what? This is a fairly apt for Vax. Just a dark version of
Thanks.
this. It just needs to be black instead of white, but I don't really have that kind of option. Okay. So,
Completely different weapon.
this is... Everyone's toggled to friendly, right? Okay.
Who the fuck's the bird?
The
Fact.
bird is Vexilius, who has pumped out his raven wings.
That's sick. When do I get my raven wings?
You don't.
Damn.
So,
Funny story.
funnily enough, Vexilius is top of initiative. So he gets to go.
Fuck yes. Let's see this boy work.
Vexilius, with a 60-foot blind sight, is figuring out where he's going to go.
Leopold just got the godsend of a lifetime.
And Sakir is the one who really needs it.
I think you mean goddess sin.
He is going to fly up and get in between these two. First, making attacks upon the vampire spawn there. Getting advantage by flanking. That is a hit. And a hit. We are going to see some smites upon this man. Okay, math. I love math, guys. 10, 20, 30. Okay, he is going to, in a pair of strikes, deal 70 damage to that guy. The, where is, okay, down here. Also, another person moving into combat with Secure. That is a natural 20 on the first attack.
And I'm guessing that I can't reduce that by 8.
Yeah, you don't reduce that from the nat 20. And then a 23.
23 would hit. I am going to use it on that one. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Well,
I can reduce by D8. I'll click all the things later. I'll just roll the D8 for now. 1. Give me that. Give me the chat message, please. Thank you. Begging you, Forge. There. Roll D8. Come on. There. I reduced it so he misses that one.
okay, cool. However, his sneak attack does go on the first attack. So that is 42 points of piercing damage, quartered
Quartered.
to
yeah.
11. And then the second attack misses. So, next in initiative is the mage who is actively holding up his concentration on the Hunger of Hadar. We are going to see if he can tell what is providing this smoke.
Uh-oh.
He has a pretty dang good idea. In an attempt to, while he cannot see the bottle itself, he knows its general vicinity, he is going to fireball at the center of the room. So,
Does the
solve
movement
it.
prevent all projectiles or just physical?
Just physical, I think.
it is only
Okay.
physical going through the wall.
And I also don't have the wind wall up.
You don't.
No, Nate's wall.
Nate has a version of a
Oh.
wind wall.
Right.
It's a projectile though,
Is a fireball
Fireball.
a projectile?
I don't think
because
so.
they flame forms in your hand and you flick it at your enemy.
Yes, however, am I gonna let a cantrip stop a third level spell? Logan didn't in his game. People fireballed through it. People fire bolted through the moon wall.
Did they?
Yes. So not just my rulings, it does have precedent for people who actually designed it or allowed it to be played in their game. So sadly, while you are probably going to catch a couple bolts at some point, you're not catching this fireball with that. So I do need a deck save from you.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that's a fancy die, though.
I die.
Oh no.
What do you mean you die?
He
I rolled a 4.
Okay, I don't see it on here for some reason.
On Beyond, it's in
Oh.
Beyond.
On Beyond.
Don't be honest, because the other one's not updated.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Well, you've got plenty of health. You're fine. Yeah,
Now
you,
you guys know
only,
it takes me
you
so
only
long to
take
roll.
28 points of fire damage. However, you all close enough are able to hear the shattering of the ever-smoking bottle.
How long does it take for it to go away?
10
At the-
minutes.
10 minutes?
Unless it's blown by a gust of wind, yes. It just stops increasing in size.
Okay, will do.
You're telling me we got
I believe technically at the end of the
It
second round,
should have gotten
Yeah.
bigger. So we'll make it a little bit bigger just for you.
10
Aw.
feet.
So long, ever smoking bottle. Hardly.
Got good use. We got good use out of it though.
Oh, we're about to see some wind get blown through here. Just give it a second.
The ever-smoking bottle never smoke again.
So
It
that
does
is
have
his
gust.
turn. We have this archer who also can't see shit from where he's at, and is not going to move from
Sucks
his
to be
high tower.
ranged.
So, Rikus,
Picking up.
Oh boy, am I so glad it's my turn.
Oh boy. You want to know how I got these scars?
I'm just gonna point blank a steady aim.
That guy over there killed me.
I mean, I could.
I like the imagery of just Linen coming up out of the ladder and just fireball explosion nearby. It's like,
Everything's fine.
we are going to
Everything's
try to
fine.
get to the end of this round of combat and then call it a night.
9:30.
What'd you say?
It's only 9:30. Although I guess end of this
Took us like an
round
hour.
very well might take an hour. That was a knee-jerk comment before I realized. Wait, there's 20 initiatives in this.
Yes. Even
You-
though
you-
my
you-
initiatives take a minute at max, 6, it still will
You
take
have to
us some
remember,
time.
Thomas's initiative takes 15.
Yes. All right,
Guys,
Thomas,
not
what's your
all the time.
half the time?
I'm not trying to rules a lawyer. I'm just like trying to ask if I can do something cool and unique other than shooting my gun.
Well, are you going to do something cool and unique other than shooting your gun?
Okay, question: does steady aim work point blanking if if I have sharpshooter?
Yes. I will allow it.
Fuck yeah! I mean, I don't plan on going anywhere, so I'm just gonna fucking point blank it, dog.
One day we'll know what it does.
What was?
And
Arcane
this is
I still
with my
cannot go
laser
for that.
pistol.
Okay.
Thomas's scythe.
I imagine what you do is you just like grab onto him and then lock your arm in place while you bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, that's about right. Anyways, DM, I forgot to tell you before the start of all combat, but I usually always have my Crimson Right active on my revolver.
Yes, usually on your revolver, so you wouldn't have it on your laser pistol.
Yeah. So I do not have it on my laser pistol, but I'm using my bonus action. It would be a bonus action to put my Crimson Right on something else, I think.
It's
Yeah,
also a
that's
bonus
correct.
action to steady aim.
It is
Yeah.
also a bonus action to steady aim, but I'm going to steady aim with my laser pistol.
Okay. Pew pew.
Where did you
Actually-
get a laser pistol?
No, I take that back. Sorry, revolver.
You are gonna revolver? Okay.
Yes. And I'm using my elemental bullet. So where did I get a laser pistol? From the bank of my dear friend.
Doesn't explain anything, but okay.
Very true. Very
Making
true.
rolls.
Very true, very true. That's an advantage. Oh yeah, target. Ooh, hold on. Target. Attack. Advantage. Quick math. Yep, that's 17. Okay.
That is a hit.
Nice. I'm just gonna roll my second attack.
Very cool.
Very cool, Kanye.
Nice.
That is a crit.
Uh,
Alright, roll your standard attack first and then roll your crit.
Do I need to separate out my radiant damage from my Crimson Right?
No, you will not.
Fog. Okay.
are you gonna do any quips
2d8.
as you're shooting this guy?
Why did you ask? Now he's gonna be stun locked in his autism, thinking of one for 5 minutes.
Yeah, do your damage first, then.
Be like, hey, you! Anyways,
What does Burrito Gong have to do with this?
No, you're gonna see this fucker crawling down like a spider, and I'm gonna remember that one night on, the Pennial 15th of 15 years ago, and be like, oh, fuck! Edmund knows all about it. Anyways, and yeah, I'm gonna fire my laser.
Revolver.
Revolver.
Yes, go ahead.
Shut up. I was quoting. Okay. 2d8, 2d6. Oh, I'm gonna make both of these fire elemental bullets. I don't
Okay.
know if that matters.
It shan't.
It shan't. Oh, plus. Come on, guys. Just gotta keep track of how many d6s I have to add. Oh, no. This is additional d8. And then. Boom. First shot, 30 damage.
Okay.
Second shot, I'm gonna use my Gloomstalker feature for the fucking dreaded attack or whatever it's called.
Yep.
Which I can just add to the
2d6
attack.
psychic.
2d6 psychic, correct. Okay, 2d8 plus 1d8 fire plus 2d6 radiant plus an additional 2d6. Psychic plus 8. This is times 2.
45. Very cool.
Yeah, and then multiply that times 2 for the crit.
Yes, so 90. You don't
Holy shit.
kill him. He is incredibly wounded.
Edmund, kill the fucking spider thing.
Sorry, do we know this guy?
Edmund, right after you. Can he do it?
Fuck yeah.
Edmund is going to move 5 feet over.
See the man on the wall.
See the man on the wall.
I just imagine he just walks up and just like Leon Kennedy's just.
You see him pull out a pair of hand crossbows. And he is going to use his bonus action to Hunter's Mark. And he is then going to make a pair of attacks. He does not have disadvantage from close range. He hits both. Math. I love math.
Rangers have so many d6s, I swear.
Yes, they do have a lot of d6s.
It's because they're magical
And
rogues.
d8s. And d8s.
That's a lot better. 12, 32. Funnily enough, he does finish it off. As you absolutely blitzing this thing. A bullet to the chest and a bullet to the face, point blank range. Edmund just rolls up beside it and puts a pair of crossbow bolts into the back of its skull, finally giving out, losing its strength, and falling to the ground.
First kill goes to Team Rangers.
Fucking Leon Kennedy and Chris Redfield over there.
Okay, no. If anything secures Chris Redfield because he's
You know,
the
that's
only
fair.
one of us I could see punching a boulder.
That's fair.
Lennon, you sadly witness the first allied
Right, 'cause it's just
death
Croc.
as the berserker beside you falls down.
No!
No.
No. What happened to him?
Sakir,
No.
it is your turn.
Wait, so I can see the berserker?
Very faintly.
Perfect.
You probably just like
You can
see
like
a
faintly
silhouette
see up to
fall.
10 or so feet away from you.
Perfect. That's all I need to know.
Guys, no. Lennon, Rikus is just hunk. Because every time I
That
go
tracks.
into missions, my team dies.
Yeah.
Okay, you say that. The only death in the party we've had has been you.
Yeah.
The last team I had
Well, have you
all
seen-
died besides Edmund.
I know, but I'm talking about the 5 of us.
You just
Yeah, who
haven't
cares
died
about Edmund?
yet. Because we haven't finished
Alright,
the
Jade.
mission.
Jade, it
Again.
is your turn.
The only person who has died in the party
Okay.
has been
Yeah, I'm just going smack.
And how many times has Hunk died canonically in the game?
you. I don't know.
He doesn't die. That's the
He
thing.
just doesn't die.
Who to smack though?
You
Give me a
might beat
second.
him. You might beat him, but
He doesn't die.
All right, Pilat comes up. I don't like Pilat very much. So I'm gonna teleport behind him. That's my bonus action.
Teleports behind you.
Yeah.
Personnel kid. Stabs
Honey?
you with blood tentacle.
Is he undead?
You actually don't know.
I can't remember if Palat was.
Can
Wasn't.
I roll for that, Zach, or should I just stab him and find out?
You can stab him and find out. The blade doesn't seem as excited though.
Just because it's not as excited doesn't mean it is a little bit. Quick conversation with my blade. I'll say, this guy dies, I will exclusively in this fight look for those vampire guys and seek them out, and I'm gonna attack him with the blade.
You
I
will
don't know how
not get the
intelligent the blade is
2d12. You will not get the 2d12. It does
Yeah,
not
that's
choose who it deals the 2d12 damage to.
I'm training it, Zach. It'll get there. It'll get there. Trust.
That's not.
As someone who's not the DM and actually doesn't have any say in the situation whatsoever, it'll get there.
Trust.
You've had this thing for 2 months and you're now just house training it? What the hell, man?
I've been house training. What are you talking about? Have you?
Sure you have.
Let's see. Dagger undeath plus 13. Ba-doom. Oh.
That is a miss.
Okay, and the next one's not gonna be with the dagger. It's gonna be with the tentacle,
I
which
see.
is, which is
A little bit
plus
better to hit.
15. 20. Thank you. Plus 15. Roll. Yeah, there we go. Rolled above a 10. Woo.
That
27.
does hit.
Good.
However,
What? I'm also on his back. Do I get any? I don't think I'm not a rogue or anything, so I don't think I get any bonuses to teleporting behind him. But
you do not. However,
That'd be nice.
he is going to riposte. He is going to spend a superiority die to make an attack against you, adding the superiority die to the damage if it hits.
okay.
That is a 27 to hit.
27. Okay, guys, my armor class is 21. Should I use my D8 to get his 27 down to 20? Potentially.
That's
I have an
very
eighth of a
unlikely.
chance. And the damage is like quartered. I'm gonna take it.
No.
Go ahead and roll. I'm not using reaction.
Okay, that is 32 points of damage. So that
Okay.
is going to go down to 8.
8 apply.
Okay.
And then I'm getting my second round of
Get your
damage,
second
which
attack. Your second damage, yeah.
right. So I get my D8 of. Do I have to name all these damage types? Would that be helpful?
No, Palat does not need this.
Okay, my D8 is piercing, and then I have plus D6 of force, and then a D6 of lightning, and I believe that's it. One sec.
Alright.
Yeah.
Get that damage out.
Yep, and plus 10. Oh. D8 plus 10. There we go. Roll. Okay, that D8 I don't want to re-roll, so I'll keep that 25 damage.
25?
Pretty good.
Okay. We're gonna do this guy's initiative, and then I really have to take a shit. So I'm gonna
That's
do
why
this,
you were talking about ending it.
and then it's Leopold's turn, and I'll let Leopold fully figure out what he's trying to do, and then I'm gonna make rulings when I come back. That hits. That hits. Second Berserker dies.
Damn.
Okay, Leopold, as I said, it is your turn. He is, however, going to move 20
Wait,
feet
dead?
this direction.
Wait, dead or just
This guy down here is dead.
shit? What about the guy above me?
The guy above you, he is bleeding out.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
Leopold, it is your turn. I'm assuming you know what you want to do. I will be back as soon as I can.
Okay, how damaged is the barbarian?
The barbarian beside you,
Yeah.
he's actually looking pretty damn healthy after that temporary hit points.
Okay. In that case, movement will be me climbing up on top of the wall. I will have my turret on, I guess, on the spot next to me, because neither of us have bothered to bring up the turret so far.
Very cool.
I don't think. Well, so is this gray space like? That's not like round. That's not like falling off, is it?
Yes, that is.
Okay, so I can't probably. Well,
These
if I
these
drop
are walkways
my...
above.
Okay, I was just gonna say that if I drop my turret right here, I can bonus action to temp HP. But my main action is I'm going to be using Shocking Grasp, which is a melee cantrip, on
Yes, it is.
the guy in front of me.
Yes, it is. Yes, you are.
My
Very
attack
cool.
modifier is
Kanye.
a plus
You have advantage.
12. I guess I would be flanking with the one guy, so yes.
The two guys.
I forgot if sideways flanking counts, but that is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
All right, that be 3d8. Yes, this is 3d8 lightning damage for 17. Is he still up?
He is still up.
He cannot make opportunity attacks until, is it the start of his next turn, I believe? Yes, he cannot make opportunity attacks until the start of his next turn.
Very cool.
I will now bonus action. Do you want to go ahead and get my turret out?
I will just say your turret is beside you at all times.
Okay.
Effectively.
Either way, I believe it should be able to hit all three of us.
Yes, it should.
I don't think I'm going to roll better than the temp HP that I got for myself, but I can at very least pop those guys up. Did the Barbarian take any damage?
The Barbarian has not, no.
So in that case, Vex gets 13 temp HP.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah. And since the guy next to me cannot make opportunity attacks, I'm just gonna move up here. Well, no, move right there. So if he wants to come after me, he has to eat an attack from the Barbarian.
Okay.
Didn't it take all your movement to get up
Yeah,
the
didn't
grapple?
it take your movement?
Oh,
Yeah, you don't
shoot.
have any other
Right.
movement.
That's my bad. At the very
Regardless,
least, I did 38 lightning damage.
end of turn.
temp HP.
That is
End
fine.
of turn.
We're gonna look up what this spell does.
Dang, of course that guy has to go for the Barbarian. Get killed.
She even has the big hat, bro.
Who?
We're trying to figure out all the characters in the party and their equivalent Resident Evil characters.
Hold on.
And
Wayne-
I think we boiled it down. Wayne is Lady Dimitrescu.
Wayne
so
is not large enough to be Lady Dimitrescu.
he's wearing
Person-
the beauty crown.
Personality-wise, yes.
But,
Look,
like,
I posted in the memes,
Yeah.
Lady Dimitrescu.
Okay. This is gonna start getting goofy. So, what is our distance here? So, I need to look up the ever-smoking bottle again.
Wait, then who's Dr. Gideon?
No, no one in the party is Dr. Gideon.
Oh, damn. Which NPC is Dr. Gideon?
Okay.
No one
So,
is evil enough yet.
he is going to cast Gust of Wind.
Huh.
This will not immediately disperse the entire cloud.
It'll take a minute.
Well,
Dang.
it says a moderate wind will take 11 to 20 miles an hour, will take 1 minute. A strong wind, which Gust of Wind is decidedly a strong wind, can do so after 1 round. However,
The cantrip Gust or the actual spell Gust of Wind?
Gust of Wind, the second level spell
Okay.
Gust of Wind.
Okay.
However,
Would be my mistake.
this is a very, very large area of effect, so I'm going to say it takes him 2 full turns of casting this to be able to clear the space. But he will be able to clear quite a bit of this side of the map. We're going to say he clears from him going out in a cone. We're going to say he clears... The gust actually only goes 60 feet. So I'm going to say this space here is cleared. We are going to
Sweet, a
signify
new
this.
target.
We're going to signify this
Is
as
it-
purple.
Is it a cone?
Technically no. Gust of wind is not a cone. Gust of wind is a line. But by rules as written, the ever-smoking bottles smoke should be cleared in a turn. But I'm letting this take a few turns of him doing this.
Oh, okay.
And after he casts that, he himself is going to move off to the side. Okay, we've got attack rules. He is going to make a pair of attacks against Vexilius. That's a miss. And a miss. This one is going to move 15 feet over here. Lennon hasn't even moved. He doesn't really have a target there. He is going to take the dodge action. Wayne, it is your turn.
So this area over here is clear.
Yes.
Is this the guy they killed?
That is the
Is
guy
that-
they killed.
That's what that little skull symbol is.
Yes, the skull symbol is dead. I can remove the... I'll just do that.
Wait, but we could interact with him still, pick him up and whatnot.
Just leave an X on that square so we can loot him later.
I mean, you could leave him. I was just double checking what that symbol meant.
We're gonna come back next session and be like, what's this X for?
I'll remember.
He probably will.
I'll remember.
He wants that goop, bro.
He pretty much. Lennon doesn't loot, but he will take samples.
By the way, we probably are just gonna end after Lennon's turn, which is on deck right now.
Wow.
I'm gonna third level fireball, like here.
Okay.
And it should hit basically the top of the wall and hit both the dudes on top of the wall, but it shouldn't hit down inside the bowl.
Fair enough. And you know that there's people up there.
Yep.
You don't know exactly where they are, but yeah, it should hit both of them. I'll make dex saves. That is actually a natural 20 and a natural 1. This
Duality
one
of NPCs.
here rolls a 20, this one here rolls a 1.
Nice. 33.
33, huge.
The Hadar guy, does he make a concentration check?
Yes,
To
he
keep it
will. This is just a DC 10. I'm just putting damage in real quick. That is a 24 con save.
Isn't it half the damage dealt? Not that it makes a difference with a 24 save, but
So it's 24 damage, so it's half damage, unless that would reduce the DC below 10. Then it is just a flat DC 10. And since he
the one
succeed
save
Yeah.
is the one.
is the one who's making the
Never mind.
Lennon, it is your turn.
Lennon, as he like pulls himself up out of the grate, he's just he can't really see anything, so he's just assuming anybody down in this bowl is friendly, because why would the enemy be down here? As he sees the barbarian to his north go down, he'll walk. Hold on, let me actually select my. Whoop. he'll kind of walk over, check if he's still alive. It's like, you good, man? Oh, he's not. He'll cast spare the. That's like, are you good, man? Oh no. He'll cast spare the dying as his action. So that then he'll move up on the wall, and then he will. Let me get these. He will cast
What
a.
an invigorating action.
It's like, oh, sorry, man. He will quick cast levitate on himself.
Okay.
I forget how many sorcery points that is. I'm just assuming 2
2.
for now. So he'll quick cast levitate on himself, climb up. That will force him to float up the wall 20 feet, and he's used 1, 2, 3. He's used 15 feet of movement so far. So 20 feet free movement floating up. He will climb up. He will use the wall to climb up the rest of the 20 feet.
The 11. Okay, yeah.
Moving 35 feet, and then as his action, as he's kind of just getting up there, not really looking at the wall, but he's just instantly turning around, activating his immovable. Am I allowed to tie a rope to my immovable rod and
Here's
activate
the
it on the same
thing.
turn?
You just
No.
spared the dying, which
Oh,
is
you're
an
right.
action.
You are right. My bad. Well then, in that case, that's a next turn problem. He'll
So
get up
you
here.
could get up next to the big scary
Yeah, he'll
dude
get up here.
in
It's
plate
like-
armor.
It's like, oh, secure for. Oh shit. What? Do we? He'll turn to secure. Do we know this guy? Uh-oh.
No, that's
That's-
right. You were asleep the whole fucking time. Man.
Yes,
I think he was the first. Linen was the first person this guy knocked out.
he was. As you're looking at him saying that, the man in armor kind of looks from one of you to the other, and then looks towards Secure and says, "Where is your brother?"
Fuck.
I just got here, man.
And
Killed
with
like.
that,
he'll-
we're
he'll
gonna end
instinctively take a
this
step back.
clusterfuck.
I'm
Hopefully,
waiting for it to get to his turn, and then I get my name yelled out again.
next session we'll start to plow through this combat. Hopefully, we'll be done next session, and move on to the rest of the battle for Distar. So we're gonna
You know
stop
what's
our
funny
recording.
is